So yeah, my iPod died on me for the second time now while I was shooting this. So take 3 the Eventide Pitchfactor. I'm just going to go through the 10 banks. Most of them are stock patches except for the first 2 banks, which are just harmonies. I'll show you my drive signal, and here's the amp I'm using. My Laney setup kind of dirty. I will switch to a cleaner setting during the video. Laney, pretty sweet. And I'm going to set this up here so you can see what I'm doing. Is that good? Nope, it's not. But that'll work because I'm lazy. Let me show you my drive signal here. Okay, harmonies. Bank 1. Just harmonies in C minor. It's really cool. Sounds great. Here's the same patch in D minor. Really sweet. I love that. That's what I do. Here's bank 2, same thing, just this has a 5th below. Where's the 5th above? I don't remember. Sounds really cool. Yeah, the 5th is yours just for the beef, you know, to kind of fatten it up. Micro pitch. This is a really sweet patch. I need to tweak it some, but it's gonna sound great for live stuff, for fattening like rhythms up, and it'll do really great Eddie Van Halen kind of flanger sound if you mess with it. Here's what this sounds like. Which it can be great. I'm actually excited to really use that one. This is an H910, I-49 kind of sound. It's just modulated delay kind of thing. It sounds pretty sweet. It'll be cool for the kind of creepy modulated delay, I'm going to rip your head off kind of sound, you know. Pitchflex, kind of a cool patch if you want synthesizer sounds, and we'll get to that. I hate synthesizer. I hate it with passion. It sounds like crap in comparison to the rest of the effects on this, but I will show you my disdain for that patch later. I think this does way better synth sounds. This is a cool patch. Here's the Octaver. I like the Octaver, but it's kind of just a flop for me because everything else in here does octaves. Like, why did we need an octaver? It makes no sense. It's kind of a cool patch, but what's the point? And I find that with the octaver, the guitar cabs don't really handle that octave well. It's an octave low, and it just kind of gets muddy and undefined and yucky. It doesn't even track well sometimes because it's just so low, and the speakers don't handle it well. This is the Crystals patch. I love with this patch. It's amazing. It is amazing for just kind of creepy, clean passages. I turn my signal out into a cleaner sound. Here's what that sounds like. And here's the Crystals. Sounds sweet. I love it. I'm going to find a use for it because it's just that cool. I use it a little bit already with some clean passages in the songs the band I'm in. This is the arpeggiator. It is the coolest patch ever. I have no clue what I'm going to do with it, but it is awesome. I'm going to write some kind of techno breakdown with it or something, because it's hilariously cool. Here's what that sounds like. Sweet patch, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but something. I want to do like I said, a techno breakdown in the middle of a metal song would be hilarious. Okay, here's the dreaded synthesizer patch. It just sounds like poop to me. It's like, why did they put this in here? I'd rather use the Pitchfactor for synthesizer sounds. Here's what it sounds like. And then it doesn't even track as well as the rest of the patches, it feels like. It's kind of a mess. It's like, why did they put this in here? It's pointless. Just like the octaver, in my opinion. Just like, meh, whatever, you know. I guess if you want to. Some people might find a use for it, but I have literally none. It is really just a stupid patch to me. Here's Bank 6, Quadrovox. Quadrovox is basically diatonic harmonies, but you can add 2 more harmonies, so you can have 4 harmonies on top of your dry signal. It's great for getting POG and HOG type sounds from EHX. Does the whole, like, you can get organ kind of noises, like... And like, this patch obviously isn't set up for that, but it will definitely do that because you have a ton of control. This is the modulator, which is just, it's like the arpeggio. Instead of cutting up your single signal, it adds more pieces on top, so it basically plays chords for you. Pretty sweet. Don't know what to do with it, but it's cool. Here's another Quadrovox patch. I think you get some really sweet harp type sounds out of this if you mess with it long enough. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, or what I'm going to use it for, but it's cool. Like I said, I think you can get some awesome harp type noises out of it. It's another our modulator patch. It seems like some of these patches are just made to sound bad. It's weird, but it's cool. Like I said, like the whole creepy thing, and like I don't know, like a lot of you pedal board guys would love this pedal. It's so cool. Like I don't even know what to do with half the thing. It's like, look, buttons and knobs and blinky lights. What do I do now? Unless you're an analog freak. This is, I don't know what this is. This is diatonic harmonies. It's just like a modulated harmony with a delay. So it plays the harmony, and then sounds like maybe a third or fourth up, something like that. It's weird. It's kind of pointless to me. It's kind of a cool patch, but what am I gonna do? Another Quadrovox patch. You don't even need to learn how to play guitar anymore. Just one note at a time. It's hilarious. This is diatonic patch again. Just a quick kind of slapback type of delay with some kind of pitch shifting on it, which can be really cool for, once again, those creepy kind of sounds in the middle of songs that you want. It can be really sweet for that. This is another modulator patch, once again, just the same idea. Pretty sweet. Last bank, bank 10. Crap, I just went past it. This is my biggest beef with this thing, is that you have to scroll through all the patches to get to the one you want. Like, if you pass your patch, you're screwed. You have to go all the way around again. And luckily, like, you can limit the number of banks you have, but it's still just a mess sometimes. It's like, oh really? Did I